dear friends, Alex Strayman, JNS CEO, before I will speak in specific to our energy resources, gas, water, etc., we should start the beginning and mention that we are right now in Israel through one of the most challenging times for the State of Israel since its founding. We are today during very difficult days between the Holocaust Remembrance Day, which we marked last week, and the Memorial Day and the Independence Day, which we'll mark this week. On Holocaust Remembrance Day, we honor the memory of the 6 million Jews who were murdered during the Holocaust, and we are committed to never forget the horrors of the Nazis and to stand strong against anyone who seeks to harm the Jewish people. I'm also very delighted to see with us my close friends, the head of the municipality of Binyamin, Israel Gantz, which is also the chairman of Yesha Council. Israel, I'm very glad to see you here with us. On Memorial Day, we will honor the memory of the brave soldiers who gave their lives so that the Jewish people would have estates in the land of Israel. While we are here in Jerusalem, in this hell, we have soldiers in Syria, soldiers in Lebanon, in Gaza, in Judea and Samaria, in all those places. We have soldiers right now. We are fighting with 7 different countries. Unfortunately, in the last year, 850 families joined to the bereaved families, and I met a lot of families who paid a very heavy price for our state. On the Independence Day, we will celebrate the existence of our beloved country, a country with which we will continue to fight as long as we need. This year, these days, have even deeper meaning for every Israeli and every Jew. The Nazi regime was destroyed at the end of the World War II, but their hateful ideology still exists. On October 7, we saw how deeply anti-Semitism still runs in the blood of our enemies. For them, the destruction of the Jewish people and the State of Israel is not just a distant dream. It is a real and active plan. The atrocities committed by Hamas terrorists on that dark Saturday were among the most horrific in human history. And we have a film which is more than 1 hour, which was filmed by the terrorists, which you can see how they rape women, how they murder people, how they murder entire families. And every person who believes in a peace and in justice must stand with Israel against these forces of evil and say never again. The international community must support Israel's fight against terror and dismantling of Hamas rule. If we do not defeat terrorism, it will not stop in the Middle East. It will spread to Europe, to the United States, and to the entire free world. Israel can be surprised, but it cannot be defeated. Over the past year and 7 months since October 7, Israel has proven that it has a strong army with powerful capabilities. But even more important, we have determination and unbreakable spirit. On October 7, I was serving as the Israeli Minister of Foreign Affairs. And In the foreign ministry, we had a room which we call the situation room. And the situation room collapsed from the flood of calls from Israeli around the world. During their vacations, they want only one thing. They ask when they can come back to Israel and help with the war efforts. In most countries, when war breaks out, people want to escape. In Israel, everyone wants to return. We are in this country approximately 8 million Jews. And almost 600,000 people fight in the last 1.5 years. For us, it took less than 48 hours to ask, beside our 200,000 soldiers, we asked 400,000 in the reserve to join them. And it took us less than 48 hours. Russia, a country with 140 million people, it took them more than 4 months to ask for 300,000 people to join to their army. During the war, thanks to our brave soldiers, we harmed the Hamas, eliminated Sinwar and Muhammad death. We brought 196 hostages, and we will continue to do everything necessary until we will bring back the 59 hostages still held in Gaza. In Lebanon, we destroyed most of Hezbollah military capabilities, eliminated Hassan Nasrallah, along with much of the Hezbollah's leadership, pushed the organization away from our border, and harmed thousands of its terrorists. Definitely, our action also led to the collapse of the Assad regime, breaking the Iranian axis in the Middle East and bringing Iran to its weakest point since the Islamic Revolution in 1979. But let me be clear, there will be no stability and prosperity in the Middle East until we reach the head of the snake, Tehran. The world must not allow Iran to continue spreading terror and must certainly not allow it to achieve a nuclear weapon. Israel, it's the only state which is a member in the UN where another country is calling for our destruction. Not just calling for our destruction, she is doing everything that she can in order to achieve a nuclear weapon. Fortunately, President Donald Trump and the current US administration see eye to eye with us. They share the simple understanding: Iran must not be allowed to obtain a nuclear weapon. With your permission, I will speak a little bit about energy, and they wrote me some speech, but I will prefer to speak openly. You know that until 3-4 decades ago, the most economical valuable source in the world was oil and gas. And in those times, when the Arab and the Muslim countries have these resources, they use it in order to boycott Israel. You know, for example, until the beginning of the 90s, there was no Toyota cars in Israel. And there is a lot of things that they asked to boycott Israel. Thanks God, the most economic valuable things right now in the world is what we have on our shoulder. It's our head. And in Israel, which we call it the nation of innovation, we have right now more startups than all of Europe together. And there is a phrase which we all know, a Jewish phrase, which we call tikkun olam, which the meaning is to make the world a better place. And our goal is to take all the Israeli companies and innovation and to make the world a better place. And we invent drugs to people that have some deadly cancer. We invented ways, disc on key, a stent, many things that you can imagine. And when the BDS movement was rise, I told them that if you want to boycott Israel, go it all the way, which means boycott everything that is connected to Israel, and you will see that you are not able to do so. But we are trying to use our capabilities for the world and to make the world a better place. Also in the energy field. Actually, most of the time in Israel, most of our advantage in the first place was our disadvantage. We are very good in cyber security since we have a lot of cyber attack. We are very good in water technology since 60% of our land is desert. And we need to have water to our use, to agriculture. And right now, we are even exporting water to our neighbor, to Jordan, every year. And it's very important in our region. 15 years ago, we had some gas discoveries. And our gas discoveries, it's also very important to our economy, but we are also selling natural gas to Egypt, to Jordan, strengthening our relations with them. And we see it right now, it's very important as a key factor to stabilize our region. Today, thanks to the Israeli innovation and creativity, we are global leaders in the water technology, and we are supplying water, as I mentioned, to Jordan and other countries. And we believe that there will be a shortage of water in a lot of countries around the world, in East Europe, in Africa, in Asia, and other places as well. And we are planning in the fourth quarter of this year to arrange a big conference to take all our know-how and capabilities and help to the world with all our water technology and to sell it. We are building an electricity cable that will connect Israel to Europe through Cyprus and Greece, and this is just the beginning. I have no doubt that expanding the Abraham Accord, which I believe and hope will happen soon, will go hand in hand with expanding energy cooperation across the Middle East, helping bring a new era to our region. The United Arab Emirates decided to invest in our gas discoveries. I met the president of Azerbaijan and the minister of Azerbaijan that they came to Israel a few weeks ago and also decided to invest in our energy. Azerbaijan was the first Muslim Shia country to open an embassy in Israel. It's happened in March 23 when she made it. So we definitely see the energy as a very important and a key factor. And Israel, the demand for electricity is 3.7% per annum, and it's increasing from year to year, thanks to the growth of the population, the level of the life that increases as well, and also I believe that the demand of AI will even bring the number even more than 4% per year, and definitely our neighbors will need it as well, so we will definitely do it. I also would like to take this opportunity and to thank you all, since all of us saw that we are one people, the Jewish people here in Israel and also in all diaspora in the United States, Europe, and all the other places. And I serve as the foreign minister, right now the energy minister, and I saw your commitment and your help during those difficult times. It was important, really important, but it was also really heartwarming that we are not alone. So thank you all. And,